Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Very Francois here, and I am Francois. And today we're gonna rate the top five houseplants that I feel works in my apartment and works in my house. I know in the last video I said I'll give an update about the moving. Things just went crazy, and I totally did not get back to it. But maybe in the future we'll do a full apartment tour and full plan tour. It's been a while. It's been what, 6 months? I think 6 months, 7 months. I'm not sure. And I have gained a lot of babies, so we'll definitely go through all of them in time, and I'll try and post as regular as possible. So yes, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and all of that jazz. So let's go ahead and start off today's video. Um, some of my favorite houseplants, and I'll also, after saying all five of my favorite houseplants, I will also like say the plants that I personally felt like did not work and that I killed in that sense. So let's start off. Um, my first plant, always a winner, always a trooper, my little stormtrooper, is a pothos. This one is, I don't think it's a golden pothos. Well, if you leave it li long enough in the light, it'll start having the leaf variegations, as you can see there. I think this one is a golden pothos. I am not sure. I might be wrong. But golden pothos, any type of pothos, is amazing apartment plants. That's why you will always see them in series, and you'll see them just on TV shows randomly placed on set. They're super easy and forgiving plants. I mean, I've had this plant for almost 2 years now, and I have forgotten to water it. I have um, overwatered it. I have done so much damage to this poor thing, and it still loves me. It looks full. It used to be a lot bigger. It used to hang. I have another golden pothos over there in front of my window, and it also used to be extremely long. But when I moved, I obviously didn't want to damage the plant, so I snipped it up into little parts and pieces, and I propagated it and gave away to all my friends that wanted some pothos. And that's actually where I got this little boy from, this little girl, the Marble Queen. Her variegations are very white, as you can see there. It's nice and beautiful and white. And this was actually one of the cuttings that one of my friends gave me after I gave her a golden pothos. She wanted one really badly. And so she gave me a piece of Marble Queen. And when I got this, it was one leaf. She gave me one leaf, and it wasn't even rooted yet. So I am very proud of how far this little Marble Queen of mine has come. Um, and same with the golden pothos. And now that spring has sprung and it's finally time for the weather to get warmer, I can leave the doors open and the days are longer. This bad boy will start growing crazy. It'll start leaping everywhere. And this is one of the plants that is, I know that there's plants that they immediately grow or not immediately grow fast enough. Like they don't. Ooh, words. Why is words hard for me today? Um, this is one of the plants that actually grow fast, and it doesn't take a while for it to root and all of that jazz. This one just like jumps right at it. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's jump into the next one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I pick you. This is my ZZ plant. I know the price tag is still on there. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Let's cover that up. I started scratching it off, but it's one of those ones that just doesn't want to come off, and I can't get it off, and I gave up like months ago. Um, this is my ZZ. This is my ZZ plant. One of the easiest plants to take care of. You can't kill a ZZ plant. I swear you can't kill it. This one was about yay high when I first got it. And I got it about 3, 4 months ago. And look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful foliage from the light greens right there. There's another little light green. On the camera, it doesn't show as light green as it is in person, but take my word for it, it's beautiful and it's variegation down, like the not the variegation, but the gradient down in the leaf and the color in the leaf is absolutely beautiful. This is a very, like I said, hardy plant. You only thing you can do is actually just overwater it. I would say uh, it doesn't need pruning at all. Like it's really good at pruning. You don't have to fertilize it really. Um, I mean, I don't fertilize my plants at all. I have like I think four fish tanks in my apartment. I'm just gonna put this little baby down. I have four um, fish tanks in my apartment, and when I clean the tanks, I make sure to suck up all the like old food and feces and everything from the fish, and I save that water in a bucket. And when I do water my plants, I use that because it's fish fertilizer. That's basically what it is. And I've created this little eco system in my own house where because I don't want to have to dechlorinate my tap water the whole time when I do water my plants, because there's a lot of plants. I think I have over 300 plants in my apartment. I might be lying. I haven't counted them. I don't want to count my sins. Um, but like I said, sometimes I would, if I don't have, if I haven't cleaned the tanks yet, or I need water critically for like my outdoor plants, my patio plants, balcony plants. Um, then I would go ahead and either dechlorinate water or add some fertilizer there. But I feel like the fish poop and everything, and I clean out the pumps and stuff like that, that is more than enough. And when I do replace my filters on my tanks, I just chuck the filter into, I have a huge drum, and I'll show you guys in maybe future video, but I have a huge drum where I just chuck my filters in as I empty the tank, which the tank's right behind me. That's a 40-gallon tank. When I do empty it, I just pour it all in there, and the beneficial bacteria and everything just colonizes on there, and I can add it to my plants. And I mean, I dechlorinate the water every single time I refill the tank for the fish. So I dechlorinate the water. There's no chlorine in it. It's balanced because there's other plants in the water, and they balance out the pH levels, and it's just an amazing way. Um, let's jump into the next one. Uh, Here I have snake plant, or mother's tongue, as most know it. Um, Stepmother's? No. Mother-in-law. Mother-in-law's tongue. This one is a little bit battered and bruised. When I moved out of my previous apartment, like the day I got in the U-Haul truck, this little baby was just sitting next to a dumpster, my apartment dumpster, and she was absolutely a wreck. You could see that, I don't know if you guys can see there, like these leaves, I have cut them off, and there, and over here, here. There's a lot of bad spots, and you can, if you look on the foliage, you can also see, I can clearly see a cat chewed on it, and the person was just maybe scared that the cat might, well, die, if they keep chewing on it. So they actually got rid of it, and it was not in this pot. I bought the pot, but it was in a very ugly pot. I repotted it and put it in this pot. Um, but yeah, so it was very bad. It's growing in beautifully now. As you can see, there's a lot of new growth. Beautiful new green, light green leaves coming out, and it's looking just stunning. Um, in time, I will snip off the bad ones, the bad leaves. I will take them out completely. But for now, she's recuperating. She is going through a detox, and she's slowly getting there. Um, These guys, don't overwater them. They You can forget about them. Don't even bring water near them. I water mine like once a month if it's lucky. And this baby, I have fallen a little bit subject to just watering a little bit too much. So sometimes I have to back off on the watering on this one and make sure that it dries out. Sometimes I'll just put it outside on the balcony in the sun for a few hours or for a few days and just make sure that it dries out completely before I water it again because I don't want root rot to happen. This one, ooh, give me a moment. This one is a little big boy. This one I got. Ooh, you are about a year old. Yes, you are about a year old, and this one was about this height when I first got it, and well, she pretty much stayed about this height until spring hit, and that was about what, a month ago, not even. And it's already grown like crazy, and it's growing new variegations, and like new shoots are shooting out everywhere in the pot. Give you guys a twirl right there, like right there. Oh, that's a beautiful view of it. Right there. One of them I had to chop off during the move. I accidentally snapped one of the leaves off, so I did chop that one off. Um, but yeah, like this one has created some babies that I've repotted and put in other pots. I have one over there in water propagation, and then I have one in the bedroom, which I actually will make a whole video on water propagation and all of that jazz later. But yeah, so those are my two mother-in-law tongue. Yes. Snake plants, very easy, very forgiving when it comes to light. Um, Same with the pothos and the ZZ plant, very forgiving when it comes to light. But the closer you put it to a window, the faster it will grow, obviously because of sunlight. But they're very forgiving. You can put them in a dark corner and they'll still be okay. Just don't put them in a black room or a dark room, whichever one comes first. And let's go on to this little baby. So this one is a new one I got. It's the Wandering Jew, as you guys can see there. Or what was its other name? Dracentia? Is it a Dracentia? Dracentia zabrina, I think. Something like that. Leave it in the comments what the correct name was. I can't remember now. But the Wandering Jew, this one is still small and it's already grown a lot. I have another one outside. I can't bring it in because it's huge. Um, it's in a hanging pot on my balcony, but this one I bought about a month ago, and it's already like outgrowing the pot. Like I mean, I put it in a decorative pot. Um, it loves light, so the more light you give it, the more it grows. Same with the pothos. Um, Easy on the watering. Don't give it too much water. Don't overwater this boy. Wait until it dries out, or the first top inch of the soil is nice and dry. Then you can go ahead and bottom water. Bottom water. Don't top water. Submerge your plants in water. But yeah, love this plant. Very easy to take care of. You can just forget about it, and it will grow beautifully. If you don't control it, it'll grow very fast. Yes, that's my Wandering Jew. And then last one on our list is a big boy. It's this one. This is one of my favorite ones. And a lot of people would say, oh, but it's not a house plant. It's not a house plant, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. This baby was really, really small. Now it's huge. It's a huge plant right now. It was really, really small when I got it. It was about yay big when I got it. And it was a gift from a friend, and now I already separated it into three different shoots, and it's growing huge. It's a cordyline rogue, something like that. Cordyline rogue, I think. Not exactly sure. I might be wrong. but I think it's a cordyline rogue. Um, I might be pronouncing it wrong as well. But yeah, let's just say that it's the cordyline. But very easy to take care of, like I said. Just needs a lot of sunlight. I have it in a bright window. Um, I water it when the top's inch is dry. I water it. Okay, you need to turn so that I can actually see the camera. Um, I water it once the top inch soil is dry. Like I said, it grows pretty tall. So I hope that this one, I want this one to be a little bit of more of a space filler. So I'm letting it grow as tall as possible, and as wide as possible. I might pot it up as soon as it gets bigger, but for now it's happy in the spot. Um, yeah, and like I said, I don't really care. I don't really not care. I don't really focus on fertilizing. I don't buy fertilizer because I use my fish tanks. But yeah, so that's all five houseplants that I would recommend that I love in my house. There's most probably other ones that feel like flourish. I mean, I have a bunch of bonsais and I have bird of paradise and I have a random banana tree, purple banana tree that's just standing in the corner over there. And so we'll get into the other ones and we'll talk more about and maybe do apartment tour in the future. Um, so let's go through the few houseplants that I do not like. Um, ferns. Ferns, 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 ferns. I can't keep Fern alive. I have tried everything. I have tried. Oh, I have Fern. It's on my balcony. I'm not gonna bring it. It's in a huge pot. I moved it from my previous apartment. It already started dying there. I moved it from my previous apartment here, hoping that, oh, I'll put it in a bright window and it'll be fine. No, no, don't put it in direct sunlight because apparently she doesn't like that. Um, So ferns, no, I don't. I have, and I'm still a sucker. I still buy them. I love ferns. I think they're beautiful. So I have, I think one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight ferns. That one's dead. I can, give me a second. Look, this is what happens to my ferns. They die. They don't last. This one's dead. It's dead. I can throw that away. Don't buy a fern. Ferns are one of the ones that I will not. I mean, I have a huge, what is it, a rabbit's foot fern? If you want to put it in a, what do you call it? A terrarium. I have three terrariums with ferns in them, and they absolutely thrive. They look beautiful in there. But I mean, I also live in Colorado, so it might be different in, said, Florida or so. In Colorado, ferns don't last. It's really dry here, and the temperature fluctuates, and it's summer starts really late, and yeah, ferns, no, no, no go. What other plants? A lot of people say that they hate English ivy or creeping fig, and I haven't had a problem. I have huge um, ivies in my house. A lot of people say they bring in a lot of pesticides. I feel like the biggest plant that brought in pesticides in my house and that I do not want in my house anymore is palms. Any type of palm tree. I hate palms. I have one huge palm tree on my balcony right now and so much problems. Keeps losing leaves, keeps browning. I can't keep it watered enough. It's just I don't like palms. They're just so finicky to me. I have one in my bedroom that is looks like it's doing okay. I don't know if it's okay. It's just standing there, but need a lot of light. They need a lot of attention. It's not worth it. I can't think of another plant that I can really keep alive. A lot of people would say a lily. I have two lilies, and the one just finished flowering. She's over there in the corner. but they just finished flowering, so like her flowers are dropping, and I might just snip them off. And I can't keep any type of herbs. A lot of people grow herbs, and I don't know how they do that. I can't keep herbs alive, they keep dying. Hmm, I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Is there any other plant? Oh, I don't know what its name is. It's an iron. I think it's an iron plant. No, it's a cop. Something iron plant. Yes, something like that. But I can't keep it alive. I'm saying a random name that I don't even think is the real name, but I see the image in my head, and it's horrifying. But yes, but let's leave it there today. And yes, find it. It takes time for you to figure out which plants you really like and which plants you don't like. So take your time, and I would really recommend a plant like a snake plant or a golden pothos. You'll find golden pothos everywhere at Home Depot, Lowe's, any grocery store that sells plants will have a golden pothos stuck somewhere in something. King Supers, I mean, has them. Um, what is it? Trader Joe's has them. Places like that. Any plant nursery will have them too. Same with snake plant and the ZZ plant. They're at every single box store that you can find. They're very popular plants, very easy to take care of. That's why they're big. So yeah, go out there and experiment. If you kill a plant, if you kill a fern, if you kill a fern, it's okay. Ooh, don't fall out of the pot, please. God, you're already dead. Um, if you kill a fern, here and there, that's okay. I mean, that's one of the hardest things that I had to learn about plants is plants die. It's not your fault. Like you tried. Maybe that plant just doesn't want to grow indoors. Maybe it's not an indoor plant. Not all plants are. So, yes, try new things, try new plants, find what plants work for you and your space. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Love you. Bye.